Hello, BookTube. Today I'm going to be doing some more clearing my wish list. So I'll be returning to the depths of Amazon, my Amazon wish list. I have two, both of which are enormously filled with books. So I'm going to run through them, decide quickly whether I want to keep them or delete them, and progress for about 20 minutes to about 1 o'clock. So I might have a little bit more time today than I have in the past. So, anyway, let's get going. I think I'm back to where I stopped last time, but if not, then oh well. So, let's get going. So, first up is Starship Repo by Patrick S. Tomlinson, which is, I think, where I stopped last time. And I think I'll keep. The Mage on the Hill by Angel Martinez. I think I will boot. Soul Majestic by Ferret Steinmetz. I like the cover. The cover looks cool, and if I remember, I thought it sounded interesting, so I think I will keep. Shorefall by Robert Jackson Bennett. This is one of the Founders Trilogy novels. I didn't get on with the first one, and I didn't particularly care for what I read of its earlier trilogy, so I think I'm going to boot. Well, I mean, I am booting. Next is Blackwing by Ed McDonald. I don't remember much of this, so I will boot it. Next is... Oh, drat. I will boot it after I knock it out of my card. That is so annoying. I hate it when I do that. Moving on to Beneath the Twisted Trees by Bradley P. Bolio. I want to say this is part of his... I'm blanking on the series name. But I've got the first two volumes of it, and I do want to read them before I decide on, or at least the first one, before I decide on that. So I'll keep it for now. Next is The Mythic Dream by John Chu and Leah Cypress, and it seems to be out of print, so I'm going to go ahead and boot it. The Strange Case of the Alchemist's Daughter by Theodora Goss. I think I'll keep it. I've kind of wanted to read her work for a while, so I think I will keep it. Dragon Slayer by Duncan M. Hamilton. I will boot. Rather Weird by Andrew Caldecott. Caldecott. I'll get rid of. Shadow of the Conqueror by Shad M. Brooks. Shad is a YouTuber who goes under the channel Shadiversity. He talks about like accuracy and fantasy and other media, and I'll get rid of it. Lesson by Caldwell Turnbull. I'll get rid of you too. And I'll get rid of The Outside by Ada Hoffman. How to Live Safely in a Science Fictional Universe by Charles Chu. I've read a short story collection and I build on Interior Chinatown, so I think I will boot this for now. Although I do want to at some point do a Bell redemption of Interior Chinatown. I just have never gotten around to it. Empire of Lies by Raymond Corey. This is a alternate history that I suspect I would be immensely ticked off by. So, and I do tend to not particularly care for alternate history anyway, so that gets booted. The Deer in the Cauldron, the 3-volume set by Louis Cha. This is a box set of one of his long novels. I've wanted this for a while, but there's only one copy and it's way too much. So I think I will boot it and wait and see if eventually a new translation will come out, or I might be able to find a cheaper copy of it. Lush and Seething Hell by John Horner Jacobs and Chuck Wendig. No. The Gossamer Mage by Julie Cerneda. I guess I can keep that one. The History of Living Forever by Jake Wolfe. I think I might keep. The Nobody People by Bob Prohl. I think I might keep that one too. The 10,000 Doors of January by Alex E. Harrow. I think I'll keep that one too. The Unlikely Escape of Uriah Heep by H.P. Perry. I think I will boot. The Games House by Claire North. I will boot. Flotsam by R.J. Theodore and John Adamus. I'll get rid of. The Heart of Hell by Wayne Barlow. I think I will get rid of that one too. God's Demon by Wayne Barlow. We'll show the fate of the other one. The Night Jar by Deborah Hewitt will go. Uprooted by Naomi Novik. I want to say I had a go at this one before and I really didn't like it. But it might have been another work of Novik's that I think I've tried like maybe one or two of her novels and didn't get on with it. So I think I will boot it. Fires of the Faithful by Naomi Kritzer. Gone. Turning the Storm by Naomi Kritzer is gone. Rose and Dagger and The Wrath and the Dawn. I think I'll get rid of both of them. Boom and boom. Seas of Crimson Silk by Emma E. Ham. I'll get rid of that one too. Sorcery of Thorns by Margaret Rogerson. Send that one off. Dark Moon by David Gemmell. I think I'll keep it. I don't recall having read Gemmell's works. I think I will keep it. Witches of Lichford by Paul Cornell. I'll get rid of. The Border Keeper by Kirsten Hall is gone. Space Side by Michael Mame, gone. Red Right Hand by Levi Black, gone. The Cruel Stars by John Birmingham, gone. The Instrumentality of Mankind by Cord Rayner Smith. I really ought to have a go at Cord Rayner Smith. I think I might have read one or two of his short stories, but I think I might ought to have a closer look. Upon the Flight of the Queen by Howard Andrew Jones. I think I mentioned earlier he was a regular columnist for Blackgate Magazine. And I think I will boot it. Okay, moving on from science fiction and fantasy, at least for a little bit. I have Apartment by Teddy Wayne. I want to say Steve Donahue is rather fond of Teddy Wayne's work. I've never read him. I've been meaning to, but just never got around to it. So I think I will. I think I'll keep him since I've done a huge amount of booting already. Her Smoke Grows Up Forever by James Tiptree Jr. I will keep. Benty, the Complete Trilogy, I will keep. Although I had to go at the first one, and I didn't particularly care for it. So, should I do a Bill redemption of it or not? I think I will, so I'll keep it. The Harp of Kings by Juliette Marillier. I will boot. I did not particularly care about what I read first last time. Master of the World by Edward Willett. I think I will keep. Sabbath by Nick Mamatis. I will boot. Stars Beyond by S.K. Dunstall. I'm going to boot. Blood of an Exile by Brian Naslund. I will send on its way. Animalia by Jean-Baptiste Del Amo, translated by Frank Wynne. I think I'm going to send it on its way. The Future of Another Timeline by Annalee Newitz. I'll send on its way. Dead Astronauts by Jeff Vandermeer. I think I will have a go at one of the Amber Green novels and then work my way back to Vandermeer's other work if I like it. So I think for now I'm going to send it on its way. Skyborn by David Douglas. I guess I'll keep it in here. A Broken Queen by Sarah Kozlov. I really did not like my first attempt at one of her books, so I'm going to send it on its way. A Little Hatred by Joe Abercrombie. I think I'm going to boot it for now. If and when I ever get around to trying The Blade itself again, I will maybe change my mind, but until now, it's gone. And next is The Cerulean Queen by Sarah Kozlov. This is the fourth book in the Nine Realms Quartet. And I didn't like the first book, so I'm going to boot it too. Then I have some American science fiction. So the first one is 9 classic novels of the 1950s. The second one is from the 60s. I think I'll keep these two in here. Next is Heretics of Dune by Frank Herbert. I will keep Smoke and Stone by Michael R. Fletcher. I'm going to boot. Godblind by Anna Stevens. You know, I've never seen any sequels come out. Mind you, I don't really keep a whole. I mean, there aren't that many science fiction fantasy booktubers that I follow, but one of them, SFF 180, he does get a huge amount of stuff in, and he hauls it. So, man, I've never seen a sequel, so I think I'm going to boot it. The Library of the Unwritten by A.J. Hackwith. I'll boot that one too. Throne of the Five Winds by S.C. Emmett is gone. The Wrong Stars by Tim Pratt, gone. Salvation Lost by Peter F. Hamilton. I think I'll keep it. Sea Change by Nancy Kress. I think I'll keep it, even though I had to go at one of her novels earlier or last year and didn't particularly get on with it. The Watchmaker of Filigree Street by Natasha Pulley. No, I think I'm going to boot that one. And The Watchmaker of Filigree Street. The Monster of Elendhaven by Jennifer Glesbrecht. I'll boot that one too. Sisters of the Vast Black by Lena Rather. Her Silhouette Drawn in Water by Vylar Kaftan. Finna by Nino Cipri. I don't remember actually particularly caring for what I heard about that. Armored Saint by Mike Cole. No. Prosperous Demon by K.J. Parker. No. Wicked Saints by Emily A. Duncan. No. Upright Women Wanted by Sarah Gailey. I don't think I'm particularly fond of Sarah Gailey's work, so I think I will boot both Upright Women Wanted and When We Were Magic, so they're both gone. How to Write Pulp Fiction by James Scott Bell, gone. I have enough writing books and I don't read them, so it really has no reason why I have that in here. Coyote Songs by Gabino Iglesias. I think I'll keep City of Broken Magic by Mira Bolender. Send that on his way. The Monstrous Citadel by Mira Bolender. Gone too. Unnatural Magic by C.M. Wagner. Gone. Cries of the Lost Island by Kathleen O'Neill Gear. Hawk in the Woods by Carrie Laban. Gone. Scar Knight by Ellen Campbell. I've been wanting to read that for a while, so I think I'm going to keep that in here. The Book of Lost Saints by Daniel Jose Older. I want to say this is a work of nonfiction, although Daniel Jose Older is a science fiction and fantasy writer. And I didn't get on with his book, so I'm going to boot it. Journey to the West. I have the first 2 volumes in here, and I think I will keep them. Although hopefully at some point maybe, because I think they're both out from the University of Chicago Press. So hopefully at some point the University of Chicago Press puts them on sale, so I can get them that way. You Die When You Die by Angus Watson. Gone. The Realm of Ash by Tasha Suri. I want to say I read the first book in this series and I didn't get on with it, so I'm going to boot this. Queen of the Conquered Islands by Kaysen Calendar. Boot that one too. Fly Away by Kathleen Jennings. Still the Sky by Megan E. O'Keefe. I read something else by her and I didn't like it, so send that one off. Walk the Wild Side with Me by Rachel Atwood. Gone. The Last Human, a novel by Zach Jordan. Gone. An Ocean Without a Shore by Scott Spencer. I think I might try a chapter with this one, if I remember. So I think I'll keep that. The Empress of Salt and Fortune by Niveau. I think I'll keep this one too and give it maybe a try a chapter. Or a bit of it. Simmentop by Asaf Asheri. I will send. The Girl and the Stars by Mark Lawrence. I think I'll keep until I finally get around to reading Prince of Thorns. So next is Stealing Thunder by Alina Boyden. Force Alone by Levi Tidar. Send that off. Mexican Gothic by Silvia Moreno Garcia. I have struggled with her work mightily, and so I think I'm going to send that on its way. The War in the Dark by Nick Setchfield. Gone. Deal with the Devil by Kit Rocha. Gone. The Seep by Channa Parter. Gone. The Light Years by R.W.W. Green. Gone. I wonder if we'll find something by Daniel B. Green, because I think I had that in here too. Although I've heard terrible things about it, so it will probably get the boot once I find it. The Hidden Girl and Other Stories by Ken Liu. I think I will keep it. Vagabonds by Hao Jingfeng, translated by Ken Liu. I think I'll keep this one too. 88 Names by Matt Ruff. Send that one on its way. Anthropocene Rag by Alex Irvine. Send that on its way. Red Note by John Murphy. Gone. Hella by David Gerald. Gone. Unconquerable Sun by Kate Elliott. Gone. Repo Virtual by Corey J. White. Gone. Structuring Your Novel, Essential Keys for Writing an Outstanding Story by K.M. Wayland. I think I might keep this one in here. Although I think I actually have. Yes, I do. So I need to really get to that before, because I have another book by K.M. Wayland, Creating Character Arcs. So I think I'll keep that, and then depending on what I think of that, I will decide whether or not I want to keep Structuring Your Novel in here or not. Burn the Dark by S.A. Hunt can go. Remembrance by Rita Woods can go. You Exist Too Much by Zena Arafat. Skyscraper by Scott Hess. I actually kind of want to read this. I think I'll keep it. The Lurid Sea by Tom Cardamone. I'll keep. Reproduction, a novel by Ian Williams. I want to say, when I added it on here, I wanted to read it, but I haven't picked it up yet, so maybe I should go ahead and give it the boot. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So Reproduction, The Followers by Megan Angelo. Gay Like Me, A Father Writes to a Son by Richie Jackson. I think I'll keep. The Bard's Blade by Brian D. Anderson. I'll send off. Hearts of Oak by Eddie Robson. I'll send off. Okay, so the next two. So Rich in Time by Constance Sayers, gone. The Last Smile in Sunder City by Luke Arnold, gone. So The Wolf of Oren Yarrow by K.S. Also, okay, no. So the next time I do this, I will start with Sam Sykes. So then I can hopefully remember. So anyway, BookTube, that was clearing my wish list. I got a lot of books out. So I'm quite pleased about that because I have an insane amount of books in these wish lists that I'm never going to buy. So I really need to really be a bit more brutal about it. Probably, I think next year, if I do this, whether I film it or not, I'm going to, if you've been in here longer than 2 years, then you're just a blanket. I'm booting you from the list. So anyway, BookTube, that's what I got for today. I'll see you tomorrow, probably with another tag video, I mean, this isn't a tag. So I was planning on doing a tag today, but I need to do a bit more thinking about that tag. And there's another one I want to do, but I have to remember to write down the questions for that tag. So anyway, BookTube, I will see you later on. Tomorrow, definitely. I don't know about tonight. I don't think there's really anything I want to do tonight. So anyway, BookTube, I will see you tomorrow. So until then, thank you, have a great afternoon, and stay safe.